Hey guys, I'm Twan. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you how I'm going to set up my scope cam on my new Airsoft Sniper. So to do this, you're going to need a couple of things. The first thing that I bought that is absolutely necessary for this is a scope ring with an RAS mount on top, and then also a RAS extender, a rail extender, to put on top of that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole in here to mount my camera on there, and I'll put a bolt in the back, and I'll mount my camera on top of this, and I'll attach it directly on top of here with I bought an optic protector that flips up, so I'm gonna put this in front of my camera. It's completely see-through, so I'll protect the lens of my camera, and then I'm gonna put this on the very end. So I'm gonna set this up so you can see it tentatively without the camcorder, and once I get the hole drilled and everything, I'll show you guys that afterwards. Alright guys, so here's your first look at how this is going to be set up. So I screwed the rail extender on top of the scope mount, and then I've got the camera protector that flips up here. So that'll flip up in front of my camcorder. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to drill the hole here, and I'm going to get the hardware to mount it underneath. And once I get my camcorder back, I will put that right on top and show you guys how that looks. Hey guys, so before I start drilling, I want to show you the hardware that I picked up. I ran over to my local Ace Hardware, and I got both of these for about $8. And so the first thing you need is a bolt that will fit the bottom of your camera. And so the threading that you need is 1/4 by 20. And so that is the type. And I also got the type that can be tightened with an Allen wrench, so I don't have to screw up under the thing or twist the camera into place on the rail. And then the second thing I got was a drill bit that is a 1/4 diameter to match a screw, and it will drill through metal. So that's the two most important things, because this is solid aluminum. And so if you see, this will fit just barely right down in there. So it's the perfect diameter for this, and so I'm gonna go drill this out, and I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Alright guys, so I just finished drilling, and the first thing you should notice is that this is not a clean hole at all. And there's a couple of reasons for this. So I drilled up from beneath it, and what happened was, in the spot that I needed to drill up from underneath for it to fit my camcorder, it was right in between these two rails, but it also clipped part of this one. So in order to get this part out of here, it wouldn't drill up from under because it kept getting clipped on the top, because there was no material on this side to even out what I was trying to grind on this side. So I ended up drilling from the top as well to try and mill off this edge of this part of the rail here. So that took a little work. And then the other thing I didn't account for when I was drilling up from underneath is because my camcorder is offset a little bit, the hole in the bottom. So I tried to drill as close to this edge as I could. But what I didn't account for was that, yes, the screws will fit through, but there's also some extra space on the bolt head right there. So to account for that, I just had to work it around a little bit. And so it fits now. And I also widened out the hole a little bit. So it fits now. I'm going to get my camcorder. I'm going to throw it up on top of here, and I'll show you guys how it looks. Hey guys, so I finally got my camcorder back. So I went ahead and set up what I got, and it looks pretty good to start. Now if you notice, it's offset, but when you turn on the camera, you actually can't see that it's offset right here. So what we got here is I screwed it up through the bottom, and it's right on that rail. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it onto the sniper rifle, and I'll show you guys how that looks. Alright guys, so here it is, the final product. So I got it all mounted up here, and I must say, I think it looks pretty good. The only problem I can see coming from this is that because my scope already sits up at like a medium height, this on top of it puts the scope cam up way above where it's going to shoot out. So I'm curious to see how that's going to look once I zoom in the camera a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to record normally with it zoomed in, and then I'm going to edit in a crosshair over it, and that's what YouTubers like Novritsch do. And so I'm curious to see how it's going to look. I'm going to take this outside. I'm going to, zoom in a little bit, take a couple shots, and see how it looks. Okay, so this is the first look at how this is going to record footage. I'm aiming at the thick set of fence posts because it's the most suitable target at the time, and it's probably the easiest to hit. But it's going to take some time to figure out the proper alignment and mark that exact spot. But for the first test, I think it does a really good job. So my plan is to find a crosshair that I can edit and superimpose over the footage. But if I like it, I might just leave it as it is, because you can see the BB pretty well. So that's my build of an easy and relatively simple scope cam. And this setup requires minimal crafting. All you have to do is drill a single hole. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Keep an eye on my channel for more Airsoft and Battlefield gameplay videos, specifically videos using this scope cam setup. Other than that, I'm Twan. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope this helps you, and I'll catch you guys later.